Hello, everyone. Welcome to the New Jersey Association for College Admission Counseling College Fair. We are really excited to have you participating in this event tonight. We've got some fantastic schools with us here today. Each will have around 6 minutes to share more about their institution, but they will be around for the entire session to answer any questions. Now, my name is Andy, and I will be your facilitator. And before we get started, just a couple of housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are turned off, so the panelists will not be able to see or hear you. However, you can use the Q&A button on your screen to type any questions you have to our presenters at any time. And this presentation is being recorded, and that recording will be available at strivescan.com/New Jersey. And now I'd like to go ahead and turn things over to our first presenter, Elizabethtown College.
Thank you, Andy. I'll just pull up my screen here and we'll get going. Oh my word. It happens to me every time. Let me just get to the previous slide. All right, can everyone see that okay? I'm Carrie from Elizabethtown College, and I'm so pleased to be here with you today to talk about our school. And I'll begin by saying that from New Jersey, at the furthest point, we're 3 hours away from your state, or at the closest point, we're 2 hours away. We have a lot of green space, as you can see on campus, and we have a lot to do in our area here. We are 10 minutes from the Capitol, which is really great for our political science majors. We are 10 minutes from Hershey Park, which adds a lot of fun to the area. But also Hershey is key for some of the STEM programs I'm going to talk about a little bit later. So keep that in mind, that distance is really nice to be so close. And also we have a rich cultural history with a lot of Germanic roots through our Amish heritage here. And then also we have a terrific city called Lancaster City, where there's a lot of culture to enjoy. We're about 1,700 students with a 13-to-1 student to faculty ratio. And our average student GPA for the incoming class is 3.75. So we're a very strong school academically, but we're also equipped to help students that are 4.4s or even in the 2s. We had a 17% increase in underrepresented students in our incoming class. So we're really proud of the strides that we're making in that area. And then also New Jersey is the #2 school in terms of states that come to our campus here, and we give special scholarships to New Jersey students. These are the majors that we offer, and the ones highlighted in red are the STEM majors. And I'm just going to give you 1 or 2 points about each of the majors. The first one is engineering. We have a terrific program here. It has outpaced our top program that has been our top program for decades, and I'll talk about that in a minute, but our engineering program is growing leaps and bounds. And you know, we have the highest level of accreditation, which is the ABET accreditation. We have 13 state-of-the-art laboratories, very hands-on major. Inclusive excellence is at the top of our list here, and we were recently recognized with the Bronze Award for a professional organization of engineers and educators. And that is the highest level that's ever been honored that they've given out so far. You know, Harvard, Penn State have earned these honors. So we're really proud to be, you know, one of the only small schools that have earned that. And our dean is a woman, and we have lots of women represented on our engineering staff, which I think is really terrific. And we also have a club called Women in STEM. And here are the concentrations that we offer. Also, we're known for our health sciences. Occupational therapy is our flagship major for over the decades. We're one of the oldest programs in Pennsylvania. We offer a master's and a doctorate. Physician assistant accelerated program is one of our newest available. Along with pre-med, we have early assurance. The Penn State College of Medicine is one of our early assurance programs that we have, 10 minutes from campus, which is really convenient. And then also the pre-vet medicine, we have early assurance PT 3+3 and a 4+3 with Thomas Jefferson and Widener, as well as clinical psychology. We also have a terrific mathematics program, which is really great because we have a connection with the NSA. So a lot of our students, we have a pipeline of students kind of getting careers in government with the National Security Agency. And of course, our sciences are all about research. Our professors are always looping our students in to help them with their research, and then also helping them with original ideas that they have. And computer science, 100% job placement. So I'd love to talk to you more about those. But I also want to let you know about some of the sports teams we have. We are Division III, if you're interested in that. And I don't know why that just went away, excuse me. So if you're interested in sports, we have that available for you too. For applications, we are a free application and test optional, and we have a rolling deadline for most of our majors. Scholarships are based solely on GPA, as well as some things that you might have done in high school, like perhaps you did some diversity work. Well, that would qualify you for our Mosaic Scholarship. And then music performance scholarships we give to music majors and non-music majors. And then we also have a full tuition and room and board and $6,000 stamps scholarship. And we give out 8 to 10 of those per year too. So really make sure you write that essay on your application so that we know that, we can run you up the flagpole as a person that might be a good candidate for our stamp scholarship. It's not one you can apply for. You have to be identified for it. All right, let's see. And I also want to make you aware of some deadlines too. If you are interested in the honors program, we have a March deadline for that. Occupational therapy and the physician assistant, we have December deadlines. And for music majors, you'll also have auditions. So even if you're a non-music major and you want that scholarship, you'll need to audition anytime between November and February. So I hope you'll come visit us, and you can visit us online, in person, class observations, anything you want. I'll put my contact information in the chat. Thank you, Andy.
All right, thank you so much to Elizabethtown College. And next up, we've got DeSales University.
Hello, everybody. My name is Brendan Graham, admissions counselor here at DeSales University. I'm also a recent alum. I graduated in 2019, funny enough, as a mathematics major. So I can kind of talk about that a little bit. I actually just made a slideshow because I like to talk, so I want this to kind of keep me on track. I will begin with, we do not have an engineering program at DeSales, so if you're interested in engineering, maybe this is your time for a bathroom break. But we are a private liberal arts institution located in Center Valley, Pennsylvania, which is about most parts of Jersey, about an hour and a half from. We're right by Allentown and Dorney Park. So just like Elizabethtown is by Hershey Park, we're by Dorney Park, the amusement park with Snoopy as the mascot. We're considered a smaller school, so we have 1,800 undergraduate full-time students. 70% live on campus, 30% do commute. At DeSales, we're really big on not only having you grow academically, but then also as a person outside the classroom as well, too, professionally and personally. So be who you are and be that well is our motto. Our mascot is a French bulldog. As you can see that picture there on the screen, we have 18 varsity sports. We have beautiful sunrises and sunsets. So that's why I put that picture there as well. And the divisions we're focusing on tonight with STEM are Division of Nursing, Division of Healthcare Professions, and then Sciences and Mathematics. So a little bit about each program. We have a direct entry 4-year BSN nursing program for you. It's a free application no matter what major you apply for at DeSales. With nursing, it is rolling admission, so you can apply starting August 1st of your senior year all the way up until now if you wanted to. For healthcare and for healthcare professions, we have 2 accelerated programs. Actually, I'm sorry, 3. We added a new one this year. So the first one is physician assistant, a 3+2 accelerated medical studies physician assistant program with 100% pass rate for the boards exam upon graduation for our graduates. So it is very well known. We have students from all over the country come for that medical studies program. We also have a 3+3 Doctor of Physical Therapy program, very competitive there as well. And then we have a 3+2 speech language pathology program. Some amenities we have on campus for those students and healthcare professions. We have a cadaver lab. We also have two 12-bed simulation labs for campus, state of the art. They're the best in the Lehigh Valley. And then we also have a standardized patient suite too. In sciences and mathematics, we have biology, neuroscience, chemistry, and biochemistry. We have two buildings dedicated to our natural sciences. We have the Hurd Science Center, and then we also have Campbell Hall, which is newly renovated. Our neuroscience students actually get a chance to go into the cadaver lab and get handed a human brain, which is pretty interesting and pretty unique for a school our size. Most students have to wait until graduate school for that. With our biology, our chemistry, and our biochemistry majors, we have cell culture suites on campus, spectrometers, a whole bunch of state-of-the-art institute equipment that students get to have hands-on experience with. Beginning their first year on campus. So it's not where you'll learn from a textbook and maybe see a picture of a cell. You'll actually be looking at a cell through a microscope, taking pictures, working with your hands and working with the professors doing research in the labs. For mathematics, we have computer science and mathematics within the same department. We have a different track for math. We have grad school preparation. We also have actuarial science preparation, as well as teaching track. If you want to be a secondary ed teacher, it certifies you 7th through 12th grade. And then with computer science, we have cybersecurity, data science, artificial intelligence, information systems, game programming, graphic design. So you name it, we have it within computer science and mathematics. One thing I also want to mention is that you will always get a faculty advisor within your major, no matter what major you choose at DeSales. So whether you're in STEM or outside of STEM, you will always have a professor that knows you by name, first name and last name, sees you in class, if not every day, every other day, and will care about you to help you pick classes to make sure you get to that end goal. So if you're a biology major and you want to do research, we'll make sure that you have an opportunity to do research. If you're a math major and you want an internship, we'll make sure you get that. If you're a nursing major, we set up clinicals for you. We start them your sophomore year, and then we actually set up a one-on-one internship for you your senior year. With medical studies, doctor of physical therapy, speech language pathology, all the clinical hours, all the shadowing, all that is taken care of through the university because of our rapport with Lehigh Valley Health Network, as well as St. Luke's Health Networks. And then Good Shepherd Health is also in there as well. But St. Luke's and Lehigh Valley are two big time hospital chains that we work with really closely. A lot of time our students end up getting job offers at those hospitals before they even graduate because we are preparing them so well upon graduation. I do have one more slide that isn't really content. It's more or less just contact information. I am the admissions counselor for Southern New Jersey, so that counts as Monmouth County down. So if you want to contact me, my email is there. Even if you're above that line, please reach out to me and I can put you in contact with your admissions counselor, Jenna Okula. My office number is there with my extension. I'm open to texting and calling as well. And then our general admissions office also has an email and extension. So anything you need throughout this process, hopefully something I said struck your interest or really made you want to check out DeSales, come visit us. We have tours 3 times a day, Monday through Friday, all over the summer. So you don't have to miss class. It's a beautiful campus, 550 acres of land. Like I said, awesome sunsets, sunrises, beautiful views, a lot of green, a lot of trees. So you will certainly not regret coming to visit DeSales University. And I hope to see you there. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you so much to DeSales University. And next up, we've got Pennsylvania College of Technology. Okay, I think we're having some technical difficulties there. It looks like Pennsylvania College of Technology is back on the call, so let's give it a couple seconds here. Am I? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're cutting in and out quite a bit here.
Yes. Okay.
I think we may want to move on to our next presenter just to keep things moving, and then we'll try to get back to the Pennsylvania College of Technology at the end, just because it seems like there's a little bit of technology issues going on. So we'll get back to the Pennsylvania College of Technology at the end. And next up, we'll hear from the University of San Francisco.
Okay, well, hello, everyone. My name is Justin and Kimmerer. I'm one of the assistant directors here in the Office of Undergraduate Admission for USF. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I have the lovely pleasure of talking to y'all today about some of the amazing things USF has to offer students. So first and foremost, we always like to make sure our students are well aware of our diversity and inclusivity as a campus. We've recently been ranked first to the most diverse college campus in America ethnically. So when you're on our campus, you're quite literally meeting people from all over the world. And it doesn't just stop on the student side, it also extends to the faculty and staff side as well. And we're very diverse in more than just race or ethnicity. We're very diverse in socioeconomic levels, as you can see on the screen. You can also very diverse through religious identity, sexual identity, whatever have you. So you definitely find your community at USF, and we definitely, as a university, will help you find, help you make the best relationships you need throughout your college experience. Also, our location. All right, so we are in the geographical center of the city of San Francisco. And so pay for through tuition and fees is a bus pass. So you won't have to go far, or you don't have to do much in order to get to where you need to go because of how condensed the city really is, despite it being one of the biggest metropolitan cities in America. But also too, it gives you the ability to really have fun, explore the city and see what's out there. So you have access to go anywhere, everywhere at any given point in time. Also too, there's so many different things to do in the city, from free music festivals in Golden Gate Park, going to AT&T Stadium to see the San Francisco Giants, downtown San Francisco, home to a lot of, a world-renowned restaurants, attractions free or otherwise, and actually home to a lot of corporations who don't just have offices here, they're headquartered here. So the professional opportunity that allows for our students at USF is endless, being our close proximity to them, and then constantly coming to campus to see the amazing work our students are doing. So definitely an amazing city to be in, and a great time to be in the Bay Area as well too, as well as a lot of other colleges as well. We are always telling students to get out of their dorm, don't just stay in the city, use that great bridge on the side, right side of your screen, and see amazing cities like Berkeley, Oakland, San Jose, the whole East Bay, even as far as Palo Alto and your Stanford University. There's so many different things that the Bay Area has to offer that would be silly just to stay in San Francisco, despite it being an amazing city. So here are some of the STEM majors that we have at USF. Most notably our engineering program. Our engineering program is 3 years old at this point, and we have 3 different pathways within it that you'd usually declare your senior, it's not your senior year, your sophomore year. Electrical computer engineering, environmental engineering, and sustainable civil engineering. And 2 big initiatives the university has is to recruit more women in our STEM majors, and most notably our engineering program, and B, just more students of color within our engineering major and other STEM majors. That's very lacking within the country, unfortunately. And then also too, when it comes to our nursing program, we have a top rated program in the country. We're also direct entry. And when it comes to being in the nursing program, you will have access to some of the best hospitals in the Bay Area, getting hands-on experience all before you even graduate, which looks amazing on a resume. On top of the fact that we do have a 90% pass rate on the first try for the NCLEX exam for our nursing graduates. And also you definitely have access to advising, tutoring, and all that you need to be successful while on our campus. And just a little bit more information about our academic approach. For one, we are a Jesuit school, so we're not just tasked with preparing you for your career, but also making sure that you have the ability to help whatever community you want and wherever that community is. And we do that through community engaged learning, where you have a course where you're in the classroom 1 to 2 days out of the week, and then outside the classroom you're in a certain internship or volunteer side, using your experience there, bringing it back to the classroom. Also, we're a mid-sized university, a little less than 7,000 undergraduate students, give or take, depending on the year. So we have really small class sizes. No matter your program, no matter your major, every single class is between 23 to 25 students a class. So you definitely get to know all your peers within your major and your immediate class itself. And you also get to have a professional working relationship with your professor, because it's always best having someone who can advocate for you inside the classroom and outside the classroom. And then also that will the QR code will link you to our webpage. You'll see the full list of majors and minors on our campus, as we do have over 40 different majors and over 70 different minors associated with the university as a whole. Campus Lab, over 100 different clubs and orgs to choose from, whether it be sports clubs, religious clubs, cultural clubs, academic clubs, clubs geared towards a certain activity, whatever have you. There's something for everyone at USF, and all the clubs are constantly recruiting students year round. We also are a D1 school. We compete in the West Coast Conference. We have D1 sports in volleyball, basketball, soccer, track and field, cross country, golf, tennis, baseball, and we have those sports and more at the club and intramural level as well too. And also we do have fraternities and sororities on our campus, academic ones, philanthropic ones, so it's on a volunteer basis, and social ones. Great way to make friends as well, and also a great way to make professional connections, because you never know where brothers and sisters might end up. Residential life. So here on campus, we can here at USF's campus, we can guarantee your housing for your first 2 years on campus. Past your second year, housing isn't guaranteed, but it's still available. It's more so a housing lottery, but we definitely help you try and find off-campus housing within the city of San Francisco. On top of that, you are required to purchase a campus meal plan if you do live on campus. We have amazing food on our campus, but we are in one of the best food capitals of the world. So inevitably, you will get tired of the food here and there, but just know it's definitely to your liking, and we definitely have a lot of ways in which we prepare food for different types of populations, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, halal, whatever have you. So you definitely find your fill. And if you don't like any of the food we have in our cafeteria, you can cook your own meals, as all the dorms have a kitchen below. Or if you live in an apartment style housing or suite style housing, you will have your own kitchen as well with your own. Here's some dates and deadlines. Early action or decision November 1st, a regular decision January 15th. You can find this on the Common App and the Common App only if you're a first year student. You do not need an official transcript to apply. You can simply submit an unofficial transcript and we'll reach out to you. We also test optional. If you have test scores, by all means, please submit them. And a letter of recommendation is completely optional as well, but if you haven't met already, go ahead and submit them. And then here's a little bit about our tuition and financial aid. We do recognize that we are a fairly expensive institution, but just know that 92% of our undergraduate students are sent up financial aid. In the university, we offer two types: need-based financial aid based upon your FAFSA, and we offer merit-based scholarships and grants, which you do not need to apply for, as every single student is considered for a merit scholarship upon submitting an application for admission. I know that's fairly quick, but if you have any questions, please stay connected. Follow us on our Instagram and TikTok, the new TikTok that we just made this year. We have some student panels going on throughout the summer, once a month, and we are back in person. So definitely stop on by, take a tour, speak to some amazing counselors of mine, and also speak to some of our amazing student ambassadors.
All right, thank you so much to the University of San Francisco. And next up, we've got Central Connecticut State University. Oops, sorry, Kaylee, you're actually muted.
Oh, wow, how embarrassing. My name is Kaylee. I am a new admissions counselor. Just like Brendan, I am also a recent graduate. I graduated from Central in 2019. So I am proof that our school feeds back into our student body. Our school is the largest of the public institutions here in Connecticut. We have about 9,600 students. And With that being said, a lot of our students come from over 40 different countries around the world and 32 states across our nation. We are about a 36% students of color rate with a 54% to 46% male to female ratio. Even though we are the largest public institution, it is really important that we keep our class sizes relatively small. On average, our class sizes are about 25 students per class. There are some rare chances that you have lecture style classes, but it's few and far in between. On average, we have a 14-to-1 professor ratio. We want to make sure that our students are really building those relationships with their professors. And we're also really big on making sure that our students are career ready. 86% of our graduates can say that after graduation, they were ready for their career path that they studied. We'd like to break our programs down into 4 different schools. So we have our School of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, we have our School of Business, our School of Education and Professional Studies, and then our School of Engineering, Science, and Technology. We are ABET accredited. And we just built this brand new engineering hub that was opened up this spring. It's brand new, state of the art, and our students actually helped design some of the equipment that is within that building. Beyond just academics, we are really big in making sure that our students are acclimated into student life. We have over 150 different clubs and activities. You name it, and we got it. We have a tea drinking club where they just sit around and drink tea. We have a thrifting club where they go thrifting together. Again, you name it, we got it. And if by chance we don't have something that you're looking for, all you need is 15 signatures and you can start your own club. Again, we're really big on making sure that there is something for everyone and that everyone really feels involved and connected to our community. And we also brought back our spring concerts this year. We also are big on making sure that our students are involved in culture outside of our campus. We've had speakers like President Barack Obama come. Just this past fall, we had Education Secretary Cardona, who is also a Central alum, come and speak to our students. We have open mics, Caribbean balls, film festivals. We have an esports center and an esports team. So again, there is something for everyone to be involved in on campus. We are also a Division I school, so sports are a really big deal on our campus. And again, aside from all that, you're paying all this money. We want to make sure that you are getting every different kind of experience that you can here. We have study abroad opportunities. You can go for an entire semester or you can go for 2 weeks. I went to Spain for a communications class for 2 weeks, and our professor was born and raised in Spain. So we really got to go through the streets of Barcelona and Madrid, not just the touristy areas. We're also big on internships. Again, all about career readiness and making sure that we're not just sending our students out into the real world lost. Most of our programs will partner with an organization by your junior, senior year that you will be placed in to get you that hands-on experience in the field of your choice. These are just some to list. We have ESPN, Cigna, Verizon. I know for our engineering and STEM programs, we have Stanley Black & Decker, ONG Innovations, Sikorsky Aircrafts, and the Connecticut Department of Transportation, just a few to name. For New Jersey students, we actually do have a discounted price. So on average, our in-state tuition is $11,000, and that's before room and board. And for any New England residents, it's $14,000, so only $3,000 difference. And once room and board is added in your meal plan, it comes out to about $28,000 or $26,000. And again, that's before any scholarships, financial aid, all of that assistance. We do offer over 150 different scholarships on our website. We also stack scholarships, so the more you apply for, the more you receive, the less that tuition will be. We also offer merit scholarships upon acceptance. So if you have a 2.9 or above, you are automatically given a scholarship ranging from $500 to $3,000 along with your acceptance letters. We also have honors programs, again, and we stack. So the more you apply for and show that initiative through your application, the better. Again, just as mentioned, the financial aid deadline is March 1st. That's for schools everywhere. The earlier you do it, the better. I think applications open on December 1st. So that will just let you know what kind of financial aid package you'll get and will factor in your tuition costs. We are a 2-app school. So you can either apply through the Common App, which is the most common for high school seniors, or you can apply directly through our website. We are rolling admissions. So our deadline was May 1st, but we did extend it for our fall first year students to June 1st. We do open applications starting August 1st, and as soon as you apply, you will hear from us. Required documents include a fee or a fee waiver, your transcript. We are test optional, so it does not hurt you or help you whether or not you submit those. The word essay, which is really important, seeing who you are as a student beyond the numbers, and 2 letters of recommendation. And I know my time is getting cut short, so I'm going to put my contact information in the chat box if anyone has any more questions or would like to reach out, and follow us on social media. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much to Central Connecticut State University. And earlier, I know the Pennsylvania College of Technology was having some Wi-Fi issues, so we're gonna try that out again. So let's see if we can hear from Pennsylvania College of Technology.
We do academic courses, engineering technologies, nursing, house, and I want we were
Okay, I think we were having the same technical difficulties there that we had earlier. So we may have to say for the Pennsylvania College of Technology, our apologies, but we may have to maybe just share the presentation along with some of the attendees today, because it doesn't look like the technology is really in our favor today, unfortunately. So sorry about that, everyone. But yeah, if you would like some more information, Maya did put her contact information in the chat there. And again, you can always reach out to her and she can give you more information on that presentation. In the meantime, that is it for our presentations today, but we do have a little bit of time for some Q&A session that we like to do. So I would like to ask our presenters to turn their cameras back on so that we can do a little round robin Q&A here. All right. And so the first question that I'd like to ask everyone is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And we'll start with Elizabethtown College.
Yes. Right now, with tests being optional and schools not always providing rank for students who are applying, that even essays are optional. I think that's one thing that you can control is the essay. I really advise you to complete it and put a lot of work into it, not only for admittance into the school, but so the counselor can develop a relationship with you and make good suggestions to you about direction and clubs that you might be interested in, and lifestyle groups. But also because some scholarships, the best ones, sometimes you cannot apply for. You have to be identified for them. And the essay gives you that extra edge against someone who did not do that essay. So that would be my piece to you.
I would say, I mean, and that's great advice. I would say make sure if you can visit. I know you're in New Jersey, and then we have some schools from different states here. But if you're really considering that school, go to that campus, check it out, get a feel for yourself. I did not hear about DeSales until my senior year of high school. And then I visited. And once I visited, I got that feeling like this is going to be my home for the next 4 years of my life, and now longer. Who knew when I visited as a senior in high school that I was going to be working there? So I've been here for 7 years. I don't see myself leaving. So visit. It's the only way you're going to know if you truly like a place.
You would like to apply. This is perhaps you are junior or sophomore. During the summertime, you should visit the school that you for like how we have such an opportunity also you can definitely utilize before you submit your application.
All right, thank you again. A little bit of technical difficulties there. Sorry about that, Pennsylvania College of Technology. But how about the University of San Francisco?
Yeah, I agree with what my colleagues have said all around. I would just like to add, just to really own this process. This is your process, not your mom, not your dad, not your cat, not your dogs, not your brothers, not your sisters. This is yours. You're going to be the one going to college and not them. So it's really important that you put your all into your application, do the school that apply to the school that you would like to, and really ask yourself the important questions. Can I see myself being successful here for the next 4 years? And am I doing this for reasons that I want and not anyone else's? So yeah, just own this process as it is yours. A busy time, a stressful time, but definitely a time worth having to achieve your collegiate dreams.
Very good. And how about Central Connecticut State University?
I think everyone has already said really great things and given really insightful advice. I would also say to just really be honest and definitely let your essay shine. I know here we're really big on wanting to know who you are as a person outside of the numbers. So again, just really let who you are shine through the words. Be open and honest. I also agree with Brendan. It's really important to get the feel of the campus to know if this is where you want to spend the next 4 years and X amount of dollars. So it really is important to just know who you are and where you're applying to all around.
Very good. Lots of great advice there. Next question. What is one, what's one thing that you want students to remember about your school? I was jumping ahead there. So what's one thing that you'd like students to remember about your school? And again, we'll start with Elizabethtown.
Our motto at Elizabethtown College is educate to serve. So I just think that's a great motto that, we're teaching our students to use the gifts that they've been given in life and the opportunities they've been given to help their communities, their families, whoever's around them, their workplace, just really have a servant's heart. But with that comes, an attraction of people who have a servant's heart and who are generous and welcoming, genuine and friendly. So when you walk on campus, that's the first thing you're going to notice is, how nice everyone is. And, that's what we want to be remembered by. I mean, we have a lot of great programs, but really the feeling that you get of being welcome, whether a small school is or is not your thing, you'll at least be glad that you met some people here.
Yeah, you stole my answer there. It's funny saying that, but seriously, when that question was posed, I was thinking the motto at DeSales, you are going to find out who you are as a person, not anybody else. You can't control the past, can't change, can't control the future. You can't really worry about what anybody else does. You can only control your own actions, and we just want you to be the best version of yourself and put forth your best actions. And that's what everybody does on campus. They're super nice. Or we have a joke that we have a major in door holding, because people will hold the door for you when you're too far away, and you do like that awkward jog to the door. So DeSales is a place where you're going to learn who you are inside and out as a person, and you're going to meet some really, really friendly people.
So it's very so can have a is how the more advanced technology. The job placement rate to have emphasized is that we have 96.2% job placement rate. It's very, very high compared to other the university or college. So we are very career oriented school.
And how about University of San Francisco?
Yeah, I would say for one, really, really remember that we are a Jesuit school. So using our motto, just like my colleagues, changing the world from here, using USF as your starting point to make a positive social change in our world. But then also too, remember our diversity and inclusivity. It's always the best leaving home 18 years, 17 years old, being used to the same people, same environment, and coming to a new place where you have access to so many different people. The peer right next to you could be from across the country, and the professor could be from a different part of the world. Having global perspectives really does elevate the academic experience you would have on a campus. So really, remember that about USF.
And how about Central Connecticut State University?
I would love for students to remember how important our career readiness is, how we're not just, taking all your money and then sending you out into the world clueless, but we're really making sure that our students are here to get that hands-on experience and learning to really prepare them for their next steps in life. And also making sure that while they're here, they're getting the best of both worlds of being an adult and understanding what's happening in the world beyond our campus, and really getting involved. Like, it's harder at this campus to not be involved in some kind of student activity or work-related thing than to not be. So we just want to really emphasize that at Central, we really want to make sure that our students are the next generation of leaders.
Very cool. Thank you. We are kind of hitting the end of our time here, but I do want to say, I want to point out that the Pennsylvania College of Technology did put a couple things in the chat, offered to check out the visit options at www.pct.edu/visit. And you can also sign up for Penn College pre-college summer programs and earn a $1,000 scholarship as well. And that is at www.pct.edu/pre-college programs. So lots of really good information there. Again, very sorry to the Pennsylvania College of Technology for the issues that we had today, but hopefully we can provide that information to students in another way. But I do want to say thanks to all of our presenters today, and also thanks to all of you for joining us and viewing this. When you close this window, there is going to be a link to a very quick 5-question survey, and we'd appreciate any feedback that you're able to provide. You'll also be able to find this session's recording, as well as all of the other session recordings at strivescan.com/New Jersey. Thanks again, everyone, and have a good night.